Example 4.8. A hiker stands on the edge of a cliff 490 meters above the ground and throws a stone horizontally with an initial speed of 15 meters per second. Neglecting air resistance, find the time taken by the stone to reach the ground and the speed with which it hits the ground. So the data given in the question it is thrown from the top of a cliff. So that top of the cliff, that initial point we take to be 0. That means x0 equal to 0. Okay, y0 equal to 0. When it reaches the ground, it is 490 meter below. That means y is equal to minus 490 meter. So that is the first thing. Now one point here you have to note, that is, this is not exactly projectile motion. See, from the top of a cliff, suppose this is the cliff, from the top of the cliff the stone is projected horizontally. So this is the path followed by the stone. This is the path. So it reaches the ground here. When it reaches the ground, its speed we need to find. So when it is projected like this, it is not exactly the projectile motion. The path is only half the parabola. So we have to use the equations for equation of motion in a plane, not exactly the equations of projectile motion, because this is not complete projectile motion. So we have to use the equations for equations of motion in a plane. Okay, like that we have to solve. We are asked to find what is the speed. So we know if the velocity is Vxi plus Vyj, okay, Vxi plus Vyj, the speed is given by root of Vx square plus Vy square. This is the way we can find the speed. So first we should find what Vx and Vy. How will we find Vx and Vy? By using the expressions for Vx and Vy. We know Vx is equal to V0x plus Ax into t, but in projectile motion, that means in this type of motion, horizontal component of velocity is remaining constant. So Vx is equal to V0x, that is V0 cos theta 0. And Vy, you can use the equation V0y plus Ayt. Substituting, we have Vy is equal to V0 sin theta 0 into minus gt, because in vertical direction you have acceleration, which is acceleration due to gravity. So we can find Vx and Vy and substitute in the expression root of Vx square plus Vy square. So we will get speed. So before that we should get what is t. So to get t, we use second equation of motion in y component form. So by substituting data, we have minus 490 meter equal to minus half g, that means 9.8 t square, because V0y is 0. When it is projected horizontally, V0x is there, that V0x is what 15 meter per second, and V0y is 0, because at the point of projection its vertical component is 0. So that first term in the second equation of motion, that becomes 0. So we will get t to be 10 second. So after getting t 10 second, we will get Vx and Vy. We know Vx is the same as V0x, that is 15, and Vy is equal to V0y minus gt, that is V0y is 0. So by substituting, we will get Vy is equal to 98 meter per second. This is Vy. Okay, this is Vy. Vy is equal to 98 meter per second. Now root of Vx square plus Vy square will give you root 15 square plus 98 square, will get it to be 99 meter per second. So that is the answer to that question. Now coming to next question. A cricket ball is thrown at a speed 28 meter per second in a direction 30 degree above the horizontal. Calculate the maximum height, the time taken by the ball to return to the same level, and the distance from the thrower to the point where the ball returns to the same level. So this is a direct question with velocity of projection 28 meter per second and angle of projection 30 degree. Maximum height, you are asked to find time of flight. This is second question is time of flight, and the third question is the range of the projectile r. So we can use the direct equations and solve the problem. So you will get, since sine theta is 30 degrees, sine 30 is half, you can substitute that and you can find maximum height to be 10 meter, time of flight to be 2.9 second, and the range to be 69 meter. Direct application, do it and find the answer. Now this is a question from exercises, that is 415. The ceiling of a long hall is 25 meter high. What is the maximum horizontal distance that a ball thrown with a speed of 40 meter per second can go without hitting the ceiling of the hall? So ceiling height is given 25 meter, and with what is the maximum horizontal distance a ball thrown with a speed 40 meter per second can go without hitting the ceiling of the hall? So we have h is equal to what? The height of the hall, that is 25 meter. So for maximum height to be 25 meter, what should be the angle of projection? That's what we need to find first. Then corresponding range you have to find. That's what. So first of all, we will use the expression for maximum height. From that, we will get sine theta. Using that sine theta, we need not find theta because again we will be using trigonometric relations now. So from that theta, sine theta, you can find cos theta. Then likewise you can use find the range. That's what. So h is equal to u square sine square theta by 2g. So u is what? U means v0 square. That is our equation. v0 square sine square theta by 2g. v0 is 40. So 40 square sine square theta by 2 into 9.8. By rearranging the equation, we will get sine square theta to be 0.306. From that, you will get sine theta. From that sine theta, you will get cos theta. Using the equation sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. You have studied last year. So, you will get cos theta to be 0.833. So, what will be the maximum horizontal distance? R is equal to u square sine 2 theta by g. That means v0 square sine 2 theta by g. Sine 2 theta is what? 2 sine theta cos theta. So, we have 2 v0 square sine theta cos theta by g. Sine theta we have, cos theta also we have. So, by substituting the values, we will get it to be 150.7 meter. Now next question, again from exercises, that is 416. A cricketer can throw a ball to a maximum horizontal distance of 100 meter. How much or how high above the ground can the cricketer throw the same ball? So maximum horizontal distance is 100 meter. That means maximum horizontal distance means it corresponds to the angle of projection 45 degree, and that R max is V0 square by G. So V0 square you will get 100 G, or V0 is root 100 G. That means 10 root G. Okay. Now for the upward fall, that means upward, when you throw the ball vertically up, so that initial speed is root 100 g, and when it reaches the maximum height, we know its final speed, it becomes 0, that is v is equal to 0, and as usual a is equal to minus g. So in that case, what is that height? That's what we need to find. So we can use the third equation of motion and find that h or s. So we'll get it to be 50 meter. So you can use the equation as you studied, and this equation also you are familiar with. Okay, so do accordingly. So you'll get h to be or s to be 50 meter. One additional question we will do. Find the angle of projection for which the horizontal range and maximum height are equal. It's given horizontal range is equal to maximum height. So we have V0 square sine 2 theta by g, that is the range, that is equal to V0 square sine square theta by 2g, the maximum height. So V0 square and g will get cancelled. So we have sine 2 theta is equal to sine square theta by 2. Sine 2 theta is 2 sine theta cos theta, and simplifying we have sine theta by cos theta equal to 4 or tan theta equal to 4. So from that tables, you can find theta to be 75 degree 58 minute. With this we conclude today's session. Thank you.